Breaking news from the health department. Multiple burger chains are facing serious violations this month. Investigators have uncovered shocking revelations about what is really inside those burger buns. Stay tuned for the full report. Americans love their burgers. Quick, convenient, and satisfying, burger chains have become a cornerstone of American dining. But beneath those golden buns and perfectly grilled patties lies a disturbing reality. From dangerous food handling practices to deceptive marketing schemes, some of the nation's most popular chains have made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Today we are counting down 5 burger chains you should absolutely avoid. But do not worry, we will also reveal 3 chains that are actually worth your time and money. Stick around until the end, because what we uncover might completely change where you grab your next burger. 1. Burger King. Once the home of the flame-broiled Whopper, Burger King has fallen from grace in spectacular fashion. Behind the slick advertising and the claim of better ingredients lies a brand plagued by lawsuits, questionable practices, and serious health concerns that should make any customer think twice. Let's start with what is literally wrapping your food. In 2022, customers filed a major class action lawsuit against Burger King over toxic chemicals found in Whopper packaging. Consumer Reports testing revealed that the wrappers contained alarming levels of PFAS, dangerous chemicals known as forever chemicals, because they never break down in the environment or in your body. These substances have been linked to cancer, liver damage, thyroid problems, and developmental issues in children. The levels detected were several orders of magnitude higher than what the Environmental Protection Agency considers safe. Think about that. Every time you unwrap a Whopper, you might be exposing yourself to chemicals that accumulate in your bloodstream and never leave. But the problems do not stop at the packaging. Burger King faces another massive lawsuit over false advertising. In March 2023, a federal judge ruled that the chain must face claims that its Whopper burgers appear 35% larger in advertisements than what customers actually receive. Former employees came forward revealing that promotional photos show undercooked burgers to make them look bigger, since meat shrinks by 25% when fully cooked. This is not just misleading, it is a calculated deception designed to make you think you are getting more than you paid for. The nutritional problems are equally alarming. A standard Bacon King sandwich contains over 1,400 calories and more than 2,000 milligrams of sodium, nearly your entire daily recommended salt intake in a single burger. Many menu items rely heavily on frozen, pre-packaged components simply reheated before serving, despite marketing that suggests fresh preparation. Health inspectors have cited numerous locations for violations ranging from improper food storage to pest problems. In 2023, viral videos showed mold on buns, undercooked meat, and insects in dining areas. One Brooklyn incident sparked health department investigations at multiple locations. The reality is that Burger King has prioritized profit margins over food quality, using cheaper ingredients, cutting corners on preparation, and relying on chemical preservatives to extend shelf life. So next time you are tempted by a 2 for $5 deal, remember what you are really getting. Toxic chemicals in the wrapper, misleading portion sizes, nutritional nightmares, and a company that has shown repeatedly it does not care about your health or well-being. 2. McDonald's. The Golden Arches. An American icon known worldwide. But behind the familiar logo and the promise of quick, affordable meals, the company faces mounting scrutiny over food safety failures, deceptive practices, and menu items nutritionists call some of the unhealthiest in fast food. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the 2024 E. coli outbreak. In October, McDonald's Quarter Pounders sickened at least 49 people across 10 states, with 10 hospitalizations and 1 death. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirmed the outbreak was linked to contaminated onions used on the burgers. One person developed hemolytic uremic syndrome, a life-threatening condition that causes kidney failure. What makes this particularly disturbing is that this was completely preventable with proper supplier vetting and food safety protocols. But this was not an isolated incident. Investigators found in 2024 that the chain's food packaging for items like the filet-o fish contained PFAS chemicals, the same toxic forever chemicals found in other chains' wrappers. These substances can leach into food and accumulate in the body over time, potentially causing serious health problems down the line. The nutritional problems are staggering. A Big Mac meal with large fries and Coke contains over 1,500 calories and 2,000 milligrams of sodium, more than most adults should consume in an entire day. A shocking BBC study from 2023 found menu items were underreported by up to 30% in calories. A bacon double cheeseburger listed at 495 calories actually contained significantly more. Former employees reveal that much of McDonald's food arrives frozen or pre-packaged, then reheated. The eggs come from liquid cartons with preservatives. The grilled chicken arrives pre-cooked and frozen. Even apple slices are treated with chemicals to prevent browning. Cleanliness issues persist across locations. Viral videos have shown moldy ice machines, dirty soda dispensers, and questionable food preparation hygiene. Health departments have cited violations including improper hand washing and cross-contamination between raw and cooked foods. When you combine deadly outbreaks, toxic chemicals in packaging, deceptive calorie counts, and frozen reheated food masquerading as fresh, the golden arches start to look a lot less appealing. McDonald's might be convenient, but that convenience comes at a steep price to your health. 3. Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen beef. That has been Wendy's rallying cry for decades. But recent years have exposed serious problems behind that marketing slogan, from major foodborne illness outbreaks to toxic chemicals in menu items. The 2022 E. coli outbreak was devastating. At least 109 people across 6 states fell ill after eating at Wendy's, with many requiring hospitalization. Several victims developed hemolytic uremic syndrome, a serious complication that can cause kidney failure. An 11-year-old girl in Michigan suffered stage 3 kidney failure after eating a Biggie Bag meal. Health inspections of that location revealed moldy strawberries, spoiled tomatoes, and raw beef stored at dangerous temperatures. A $20 million lawsuit highlighted systemic failures in food safety protocols. In January 2024, Consumer Reports released a study testing fast food for toxic phthalates, industrial chemicals linked to heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Wendy's crispy chicken nuggets contained the highest levels, at 33,980 nanograms per serving, nearly 10,000 more than the runner-up. These plastic softening chemicals accumulate in your body with every bite. Wendy's also faced lawsuits over false advertising, with claims that promotional photos show undercooked burgers to make them appear larger than what customers receive. Nutritionally, the Baconator contains 960 calories and nearly 2,000 milligrams of sodium. Even the Southwest avocado chicken salad has over 600 calories and 1,400 milligrams of sodium with dressing. The chain's aggressive cost-cutting has led to inconsistent quality across locations, meaning customers never know what standard they will encounter. 4. Jack in the Box. Some brands never escape their past. For Jack in the Box, that past is the deadliest foodborne illness outbreak in American fast food history, and ongoing issues make this a chain worth avoiding. In 1993, Jack in the Box served undercooked hamburgers contaminated with E. coli O157H7 bacteria. 732 people became violently ill, 171 required hospitalization, and 4 children died. What makes this tragedy even worse is that it was completely preventable. 6 months earlier, an employee warned corporate headquarters that patties were not cooking long enough. Corporate responded that longer cook times would make burgers tough. That decision cost 4 children their lives and changed food safety regulations forever. Today, while Jack in the Box has improved food safety protocols, concerns remain. Menu items are nutritionally devastating, with many exceeding 1,000 calories and extreme sodium levels. The chain has struggled with inconsistent quality control, with some locations maintaining standards while others face cleanliness violations and inadequate employee training. The expansion strategy has prioritized rapid growth over careful quality control, leading to operational challenges. For many families who lost loved ones in that outbreak, and for anyone who values food safety, the tragic history combined with ongoing quality concerns makes this a chain worth avoiding. 5. White Castle, the oldest burger chain in America, founded in 1921. But age does not equal quality. Behind those iconic square sliders lies a nutritional nightmare that has earned White Castle a reputation as one of the unhealthiest burger chains in the country. The sodium content is staggering. White Castle's sliders contain nearly double the salt found in burgers from McDonald's or Burger King. Most customers order them by the sack, consuming 6 or 10 in a single sitting, suddenly ingesting more sodium than you should eat in 2 or 3 days. White Castle has a notorious reputation for causing digestive distress, with countless customers reporting stomach problems and nausea after eating there. The combination of dehydrated onions, high sodium, heavy grease, and processed meat creates a perfect storm for gastrointestinal disaster. A 2020 listeria outbreak forced White Castle to recall frozen sliders after testing found potential contamination, exposing vulnerabilities in food safety systems. Even more disturbing, frozen White Castle sliders sold in stores carry a cancer warning label stating that consuming this product can expose you to furfuryl alcohol, known to California to cause cancer. The menu is a nutritional wasteland. The double cheese slider contains 17 grams of fat, including 1 gram of trans fat and over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Trans fat is so dangerous that many countries have banned it entirely. Even the Impossible Slider, marketed as healthier, contains more sodium than many beef sliders. White Castle continues to serve highly processed food loaded with sodium, trans fats, and questionable ingredients. The sliders might be cheap and convenient, but the cost to your body is far higher than the price on the menu board. After hearing about these 5 chains and their litany of problems, you might be wondering if there are any burger joints you can actually trust. The good news is, yes, there are. Let's shift gears and talk about 3 burger chains that are genuinely doing things right, serving quality food that will not leave you sick, deceived, or regretting your choice. 1. Five Guys. When you step into a Five Guys, you immediately notice something different. Sacks of potatoes in the corner. An open kitchen where you watch your burger being made. But what truly sets Five Guys apart is their uncompromising commitment to fresh, high-quality ingredients and complete transparency. The beef is 100% fresh, never frozen ground beef with no additives, fillers, or preservatives. Every patty is hand-formed daily from beef delivered fresh that morning. When you order, your burger is cooked to order on a flat-top grill, not sitting under a heat lamp. Five Guys offers 15 free toppings, allowing complete customization. From fresh lettuce and tomatoes to grilled mushrooms and jalapenos, every topping is prepared fresh daily. Employees hand-tear lettuce, chop onions, and slice peppers each morning. Nothing arrives pre-packaged. Their fries are legendary. Five Guys sources potatoes exclusively from Idaho farms north of the 42nd parallel, where cool nights create denser spuds perfect for frying. Each potato is hand-cut in the restaurant where you can watch. They use a 3-part frying process in 100% peanut oil with no chemical additives. Quality control is obsessive. Every restaurant posts a potato board showing which farm supplied that day's potatoes, creating complete transparency. The company has no freezers because everything is delivered fresh daily. They do not own microwaves because nothing needs reheating. Five Guys has received first place in the burger category in the Harris Poll's annual Equitrend study. Their prices are higher than McDonald's, but you are paying for actual quality. Fresh beef, hand-cut fries, real ingredients, and nothing contains preservatives, artificial flavors, or hidden chemicals. The restaurant publishes complete nutritional information with no MSG added to anything. Yes, a Five Guys meal costs more, but when you are paying for real food made with real ingredients, that extra cost becomes an investment in your health rather than a gamble with your well-being. 2. In-N-Out Burger. If you have ever driven past an In-N-Out, you have probably noticed the line wrapping around the building. People wait willingly because In-N-Out has earned a reputation as the gold standard for fast food burgers. In-N-Out's philosophy is simple. Do a few things and do them perfectly. Their menu has remained virtually unchanged since 1948. Burgers, fries, shakes, and drinks. This simplicity allows intense focus on quality at every step. The beef is 100% fresh, pure ground chuck from premium cattle. In-N-Out owns their patty-making facilities in California and Texas. Beef arrives in whole chucks where employees remove bones, inspect each piece, grind the meat, and form patties. Then patties are delivered fresh to restaurants daily. Nothing is ever frozen. In-N-Out restaurants do not have freezers or microwaves. Everything is cooked fresh to order. This commitment is so serious that In-N-Out only opens restaurants within 300 miles of their patty-making facilities. That is why you will not find an In-N-Out on the East Coast. They refuse to compromise quality for expansion. Every other ingredient receives the same attention. Lettuce is hand-leafed by employees. Tomatoes are hand-sliced. Onions are diced fresh daily. The cheese is real cheese, not processed. The buns are baked fresh using slow-rising sponge dough. Fries are made from whole potatoes, hand-cut using a manual cutter visible in every restaurant. They are cooked in 100% sunflower oil. The secret sauce contains no corn syrup, no artificial colors, and no preservatives. The shakes use real ice cream with cane sugar. The company pays significantly above minimum wage, offers excellent benefits, and promotes from within. In-N-Out remains privately owned by the founding family, answering to no shareholders. This independence allows them to prioritize quality over quarterly profits. World-class chefs like Julia Child and Thomas Keller have praised In-N-Out, proving that fast food does not have to mean low quality. 3. Shake Shack. Starting as a humble hot dog cart in Madison Square Park in 2004, Shake Shack has grown into a global phenomenon by bringing fine dining principles to fast food. Founded by renowned restaurateur Danny Meyer, the chain proves that quality and speed can coexist. The beef is 100% Angus, humanely raised with no hormones and no antibiotics ever. Shake Shack works directly with ranchers meeting strict animal welfare standards. The chain received an A grade from Chain Reaction, a report ranking burger chains on antibiotic policies, one of only 2 chains to achieve this distinction. Every patty is freshly ground and never frozen. Shake Shack uses a smash technique, pressing beef onto a hot griddle to create a caramelized crust while keeping the interior juicy. The chicken is 100% white meat, never frozen, and hand-breaded to order, raised without antibiotics and cooked in cholesterol-free vegetable oil. The crinkle-cut fries are made from fresh potatoes with no artificial ingredients. Shakes are crafted daily using real sugar, cage-free eggs, and genuine ice cream. No corn syrup, no artificial flavors, no chemical additives. Shake Shack's commitment extends beyond ingredients to sustainability. The company uses recyclable and compostable packaging, employs energy-efficient systems, and sources from trusted local suppliers. Their Stand for Something Good philosophy guides every decision, partnering with community organizations and supporting local causes. Employee welfare is a priority. In 2024, the company reported an 82% employee satisfaction rate. Shake Shack proves that a burger chain can succeed while doing things right, creating an experience that feels good in every sense. Yes, it costs more than McDonald's, but you are paying for ethical sourcing, sustainable practices, and a company that genuinely cares about its impact. And there you have it. From the toxic wrappers and deadly outbreaks plaguing the big chains to the fresh ingredients and ethical practices of the better alternatives, we have covered the full spectrum of American burger chains. The difference is clear. Some prioritize profit over people, cutting corners on food safety and serving nutritionally devastating food. Others prove that fast food does not have to mean fake food, using fresh ingredients, transparent sourcing, and ethical practices. Your health matters. The food you eat directly impacts your energy, long-term well-being, and quality of life. So next time you are craving a burger, skip the chains with toxic packaging and questionable practices. Instead, choose places that respect your health and deserve your business. Your body will thank you. If this breakdown helped you make smarter dining choices, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our investigations into what you are really eating. We have more deep dives coming, from grocery store secrets to restaurant chain investigations, all designed to help you eat smarter and live healthier. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay healthy, and keep making choices that serve you well.